I got money, I got change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Boston Celtics. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
And the shot goes down.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
To the inside. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
Now here's Henderson. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Boston. Stolen by Tatum. Henderson left side. Outside Tatum. And he drops it in from the low post.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Here's Zubac. Good work defensively by Lively.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Pass to Jones. Kicks it out to Harden. Rebound Boston. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Harden can't hit.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Guys, back over to you.
A veteran-heavy roster. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for L.A. They trail by 1.
Timeout.
Well, if there's a target at the cup, Jones Jr. is the man for the job. What a rise and finish.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Up top, Tatum. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
of bounds. Boston takes possession.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
So it's Boston now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
Clippers making a change here. And that one falls for Tatum. And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that. Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Christie can't make it. The Celtics with the lead. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Robinson pulls it in. With 4 seconds on the clock, and Robinson throws it down.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. So
the Clippers 14.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities. Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
Tatum. Inside, Tatum automatic.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Jackson. There's the pick. Back to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Here's Gafford. Rebounded by the Celtics. George in the post. Snatched away. And here they come. Here's Ingram. That's short off the rim.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. The clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And here's Harden after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Harden scanning the floor. And nothing is falling for him right now. Celtics leading by 9. Here's Tatum. Drives to the hoop.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Steps back. Here's Ingram. Great D that time from Tatum.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Harden with it. Zubac defending. Out to the right wing. Rocket 6. Here's Dunn. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business. Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Tatum for 3. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. And here's Harden for 3. Celtics on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. And here's Tatum for 3. They get it back. Back to Zubac. Pass to Tatum. Another shot. Rebound by the Clippers. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. So when we talk about value players, Doris, Derrick Jones comes to mind.
Oh, Kevin, there is absolutely no doubt he deserves to be in this category. This guy combines great athleticism with an ability to knock down shots because he's worked at it. And defensively, we know he's going to make things tough on his opponent. Don't sleep on Paul George's verticality. How nice was that finish?
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 7 points.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Celtics up by 11. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Harden. Oh, Harden with a good look down low.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Henderson.
James Harden, when he's locked in and focused, can be an excellent defensive player. Oh, Weiss on the pipes on that one.
From the arc. And it's Jason Tatum with a 3. Tatum's got 21.
Well, the first thought for the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
On the wing, Harden. It's hauled in by Zubac. Celtics leading by 12. And here's Tatum for 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Ingram wide open. Off target from 3-point range. Stolen by Harden. Harden with a head of steam.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Austin with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Doris a measured pace for the Celtics. Don't rush, don't turn it over, and then they get what they want.
Well, this is Joe Mazzulla's philosophy in a nutshell. Quality offense begins with taking care of the basketball first. He believes in the math, meaning he believes if you can get a good look at three, you take it.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston.
Oh, you got to be kidding. Yeah, the handle of Jason Tatum is special, and he has tightened that handle over the course of years.
And that one's good. Ingram. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Henderson attacking. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Zubac. And then Henderson with the jam.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Doris, after Paul George left, many figured the Clippers were a lottery-bound team. Instead, they were a 50-win team.
And Kev, they had great contributions up and down the roster. There was incredible balance. And needless to say, you have a man in the head coaching position who is one of the all-time best in Ty Lue.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers trail by 17. Here's Harden. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. This one for three. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His 2nd 3 of the game.
It's George on the wing. Poked away. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Derek Lively.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Here's Harden. The 17-footer goes down. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, this is where James Harden's 3-level scoring comes into play. You want to take away the rim and the three? No problem. He goes right to the mid-range.
.1:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Some solid defense there from Jackson. George with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Back to Harden. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Zubac. Celtics leading by 13. Screen by Zubac. Inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Boy, how about that touch on the roll by Zubac? Nice finish.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Ingram left side. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Walsh. And it's the Celtics ball. Here's George. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And last season, he wasn't successful. 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 16-point game. And it's Miller penetrating.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Rick. And so it's Boston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
Los Angeles, 41.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Celtics leading by 14. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Now Ingram lets it go with a 3. And Shireman pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Tyson with the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Tatum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Tatum. Driving inside. Tatum on the wing. From downtown. Rebounded by Gafford.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked to him. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks. It's Harden with the drive. And here's Ingram from the arc. Here's Tatum. Pass to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Stolen by Henderson. And up the court come the Celtics on the break.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Lively inside. Ingram. And the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Tatum. And Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Down by 15. Now Jones. Outside Ingram. Now Jones. Jackson with the rebound. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Henderson attacking.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Tatum. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Tatum's got 31 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
and as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Both free throws good from Henderson. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. And that one is good. 44 seconds left in the fourth. There's a screen by Robinson. Hauser to the wing right side. Back to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hauser. Tries to save it. And they recover it. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wide open look. Count it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away.
tried for you to get better in what you are doing. Oh.
It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to Chicago. Stolen by Jackson. And Tatum over to help. Over to the left wing. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Yeah, and once Morant takes off like that, the defense has to know what's coming next.
The Trailblazers on offense. At Abdia. Pass to Klingon. Stolen by Zubac. Holiday surveying the floor. George with the steal. Tatum wide open. He fires one. They get it back. And so Holiday will bring it up to the Portland Trailblazers. Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
And it looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Down low. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
With the ability to make plays from the wing, Paul George is a complete offensive player.
Pass to Morant. Nice move. And the layup is up. In. Morant's got 10 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players just around them. Back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And so, the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Stan, offensively, clearly where the Blazers have the most room for growth.
Well, Kevin, better shooting and playmaking first and foremost. But in particular, improving their rates of assists and turnovers will be key.
Pass to Kamare. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Tatum looking around. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an athlete, a big man with some big-time hops.
Kamare misses. Tatum drives in, and he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Bryant's to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, in the two-man game, Holiday stays under control and kicks his spot.
Screen by Zubac. The three from Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left in the first. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Lillard. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Known for his scoring, there, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
To the middle. And stolen by Williams. And Jones has it in the corner. Drills it from outside.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high-percentage looks.
Outside, Jones. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Wade. There's the steal. Robinson with it. Williams picks him up. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting. Coach Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
To the paint. Jackson, that's good.
A nice bit of muscle there from Jackson Jr. to get the inside score through contact.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jones from outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
And here's Tatum for 3. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Now Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Zubac. Williams with the block.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after blocks.
Here's Lillard. It's held in by Zubac. Celtics trailed by 12. Henderson with it. Williams picks him up. Back to Tatum. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that can direct the floor and can control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Lillard outside. Here's the screen. Back to Wade. And Wade slams it in.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Guys?
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Zubac, and he banks in the layup.
Well, how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Wade outside. Oh, good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Tatum with it. Williams picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Holiday. Back to Kamara. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Portland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Celtics trail by 11. And here is Tatum. Looking to get it going. Throws it down, JT!
Bruising his way to a bucket. Tatum wanted it, and he got it.
They set the pick. Holiday with it. Zubac defending.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Pass to Zubac. Now Henderson, guarded by Holiday. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Henderson with the ball for Boston. 11-point game. Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Durant.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Trailblazers shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The kick out to Holiday. Off target from outside. Celtics trailed by 14. Outside Tatum. Stolen by Holiday. Pass to Morant. Lets it go from deep. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Wow. When Morant is hitting the three, he becomes basically unguardable.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Tatum down low. Stolen by Avdia. And here they come. Outside Holiday. Drains the three-pointer. Holiday's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Zubac. To end the run. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, this offense is much more effective with Tatum is making the extra pass and setting up his teammates.
It's Klingon, top of the key. Here's Henderson. Now Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Avdia. Now here is Holiday. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Henderson. And here's Tatum for 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 8.
Yeah, no hesitation, no overthinking it. Tatum just takes the shot.
It's Morant with the drop.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Back to Klingon. Takes it off the glass. Klingon's got 6 points.
Klingon knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
Pass to Zubac. Outside for Jackson. Outside Tatum. Stolen by Avdia. All alone. Oh, he jams it right over Scoot Henderson. Look at it. Wow.
Nice show of force by Avdia at the rim, punishing the defense for giving him the open.
Tatum's shot is off. Over in the corner, Avdia. With 1 on the clock, Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Portland Trailblazers. His production has...
The Trailblazers, 54.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Portland leading by 20. Here's Lillard. Here's the 3. Here's Williams. Eyes again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, for Williams, the most important thing is remaining healthy. Because when he does that, he's an impactful player.
No luck that time either. And stand on defense, the Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting 2-point jump shots, they'll live with it. But can they force more turnovers?
Edgecombe with it. The shot by Wade, wide open. Connects from 3. Point range.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do it.
Yo, remember back on the Bully when cats used to harmonize like...